atenções por um gesto considerado desrespeitoso. Logo após receber sua medalha, especialistas em leitura labial revelaram que Mbappé estava ordenando que seus companheiros parassem com aquilo e fossem embora imediatamente. Geralmente, os jogadores do Madrid ficam em campo observando o Barcelona erguer o troféu em sinal de respeito. Mas desta vez, todos os atletas merengues foram direto para o vestiário. Mbappé estava visivelmente furioso e não queria ficar nem mais um segundo ali por causa do que aconteceu no fim do jogo. Nos minutos finais, Mbappé entrou em campo mesmo estando machucado. De Jong deu uma entrada brutal exatamente na sua perna lesionada. O árbitro não teve dúvidas e mostrou o cartão vermelho direto, porque Mbappé se recusou a fazer o corredor de honra para o Barcelona e ordenou que nenhum jogador do Real Madrid o fizesse. Após a derrota no El Clássico, Mbappé virou o centro das atenções por um gesto considerado desrespeitoso. Logo após receber sua medalha, especialistas em leitura labial revelaram que Mbappé estava ordenando que seus companheiros parassem.
Olha pra isso aí, o acabamento aí, ó.
Mas deu apoio e não tirei os bonecos, bicho. Não veio nenhum a mais, só o Mbappé. Gastei minhas 4.000 moedas. Olha em vão. Doido que veio a Shevchenko, não veio. Ah, já apareceu um micro-ondas de 200 reais, ó. Micro-ondas de 200 reais. Deve estar falando aqui, 200 conto, ó.
Certo?
É.
Tá bom ele?
Deve estar, né?
É de quanto?
Tá vendendo.
Por que ele vai embora? O que, meu amor? Chega, chega. Chega.
Lá guarda-roupa, ó.
Ele vai embora?
Medo não.
Oi?
Medo não, isso vai ir pros outros.
Não.
E aí, padre?
O guarda-roupa de quanto?
400 sofá, meio de 500 filho, cama, casual box. Beijo 100 reais, guarda-roupa 100 reais. Hi-Fly, você tem que não tem nem um meio. Guarda-roupa 400.
Só pegou da roupa de criança.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Isn't it a real pleasure to be able to see the Dutchman Ronald Koeman? He's got to be one of the best ever attack-minded centre-backs, a playmaking centre-back actually, and he can step into midfield and spray a header! It's there! Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. It was wonderfully efficient. Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Zanetti gets it away. He is through here. Good ball, good take. That's been intercepted. That was well played, well stopped. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it. Davids. Yeah. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Mbappe tries looking up for options on the left. And a chance! Oh, nice. Just not quite. Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence. Yeah. Pull it. Saliba cuts out the pass. DEIXA. He's certainly caught in there. It's a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Essa câmera pra testar pra ver.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Zanetti. Bragantino really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now, you can see them lose it. Baresi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ibrahimovic. Pull it, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Pepe. That's been cut out, well played. Danielson has created one goal already. Davids. Vieira. Can he get on the end of this? It's not an especially good pass, that. Searching pass he's played there. He is just... There's the shot! Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort. Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip. Vieira. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. And again, they're pressing effectively. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Great vision. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking for the run. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Chooses to go back. Iniesta. Oh, good-looking ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Iniesta. Robertson. They've got to be quick moving this forward. Ibrahimovic takes a shot! Brilliant! A finish of true class! They have come roaring back! And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Do it. That's a good ball. Yeah. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Mbappe. That is good strength. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. And it's Vieira. Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Roberto Carlos. He's picked his way through. That's an excellent interception. Denilson for Iniesta. Now that's well seen too. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's going to slip through. Now there's a fine ball. Can he get it through? That could it go. Shot a goal! He's looking wide. Now it's Villa. Now that looks a decent ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation? Bragantino really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Bragantino clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. That's a sharp pass. Pull it, spread it left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. David Villa receives it in a good position here. Messi! Oh, crossbar! It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Well, we expected better, and so did he. A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Now this could be a chance. Knocks it out wide. Iniesta. Davids did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Iniesta. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Picked out brilliantly. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Bragantino really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. Corner number 2 then. The goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Hullet. Big chance! Messi. Well, they could break here. Davids with the slide tackle there. David Villa. Doué. Mbappe, given the lift of his goal. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's intervened well there. This is the time you need that pace. Looking for a runner. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was... Chance for a shot! It's fallen kindly here. He has done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And the shot!
Nossa!
Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Looking to play him in. Caresses it through. And Hullet! Same again, same outcome. Been shifted off it. Oh, delicate chip through. Nice interception, well timed.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, sweet beat. Gets a good foot in there. That'll be a throw-in. Roberto Carlos showing good feet. And this is Hullet. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi. Iniesta. Now it's Villa. Oh, good spread. David Villa. And the shot! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to get free.
Whatever.
Nice interception.
Bragantino can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
No way through. Rijkaard!
Nossa.
Lacking in accuracy.
moeda, fala comigo. Vai pegar não? Aí já começou a se lasca logo, entendeu? Eu não gosto da pé, porque quando eu começo eu não quero parar, vou até eu pegar os caras.
Do nada pra play. Fechar o time mesmo, hein? O time tá fechado pra caralho. Próxima coisa, eu vou jogar nessa tática.
time for changes on both sides, actually. Iniesta. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Spread neatly. He's found a way through.
Pedido, velho. Quase derrubou, mano. Olha. Só tá impedido, hein?
Looks to the... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Ibrahimovic picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Mas eu falei o quê? Você ia ficar de castigo, não vai brincar mais não.
Bom dia, bom dia, bom dia.
Bora pra play, bora pra play. Você some, meu querido.
Dá uma olhada.
O João até não sei.
É bom pra play. Fazendo o que? Super, super.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Ibrahimovic reaching his double century today. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance, surely! That's another chance!
Bragantino definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Takes the shots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Pele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Has a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bernardo Silva. Oh, it's Kachu! It's loose now and they want to get it back. been cut out. Well played. Oh, easy pickings there. Neatly clipped into space. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And he's managed to get free. Caceres did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bullet. And it's Vieira. He's in a great position here. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Roberto Carlos. And this is Iniesta. And a chance! Goal! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on
Eu ia bater, acho que o pitch é cooler, mas demora muito. Dentro da área ali, os caras tomam. Assim, hoje tá disputar normal mesmo. Ficou todo pé desapoiado, defendia foi o gol.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Bernardo Silva will not want to lose it. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Zanetti. There's the shot! It's hit the upright. Davids.
Esticado de perna, você viu?
Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Puskas. Baresi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Davids. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Cruyff. Bernardo Silva. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And this is Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He has found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, he's not going to get any further than that. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Mbappe takes a shot. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Howson getting this one clear. Iniesta tries to think it through. Bullet! And that is doing no harm at all. Caceres. Bernardo Silva. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Bullet. Brilliantly cut out.
Bragantino can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Yeah. Iniesta. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Puskas.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's searching through. And here's Kukçu.
Kukçu really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Howson. Xavi Alonso. Zanetti. Howson. Now it's Pele. Now it's Puskas. Pele. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Cruyff.
Tá, porra.
He's got away. Cruyff's... Oh, what a
Isso é uma mentira do caralho, mano.
score!
Qual o nome que é que o cara empate? Você é louco? Olha o boneco do cara feio ali, doido. Sem assistência ligada da porra. Tá maluco, mano. Mentira. Oxi. Fazer duas tapas na frente do meu boneco, porra. Tá até o replay desse gol aí.
What a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Olha que gol mentiroso, doido. Olha que gol mentiroso, doido. Olha isso. Ai, doido, mano.
Sao Paulo get the ball rolling in the second half. It's a good spell of possession, this. Xavi Alonso is always scanning the pitch for targets. Adams gets across to intercept that. Davids. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Xavi Alonso threads one in, and that has left him in a heap. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
And it's no surprise to see who's taking responsibility here.
Mbappe! Off the post!
Toma.
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the goal.
Ter feito ainda, mano.
Managed the apple on top of the tree.
He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Também meu vídeo tá uma bosta, velho. Você é louco. O cara só foi bom na primeira. O cara só foi bom na primeira saída. Oxi. Fizeram muito gol, mano. Olha lá, mano. Pesadão.
Now it's Puskas. Bernardo Silva going face to face with his great rival, and it's Xavi Alonso. Cruyff.
Vontade de tirar ele e colocar o Gulli. E Mbappé na frente.
Pull it.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He rises.
Ó.
Oh, denied brilliantly.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
60 minutes played. Nice looking ball. He's in plenty of space here.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Now it's Pele, and it's Zanetti. Oh, good take in a good area. And he's quick to snatch it back. Bernardo Silva.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again. He's one-on-one! Big chance!
Milagre, hein? Eu vou falar dele. Apareceu.
What a moment for the double centurion! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a
E a chuva, velho.
mood here. Now they're
Puxou o tempo, hein?
demanding that they just finish this off.
Now Now it's Mbappe. Well, they've got it again. He's being urged to shoot. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Boa, Pepe.
And this is Puskás. No way through. Now it's Puskás. Might be dangerous. Puskás! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Chance to deliver. Baresi is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Mbappe. That is good alertness. Caceres. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's come in hard. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Tem demonstro, né, velho?
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Pelé. No way through, so back it comes.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Well, he got
DEIXA.
hit because he was under pressure.
Now it's Pelé.
O cara tá com a assistência ligada, pode estar ligado.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's good vision.
Olha.
The idea was a good one.
É bom, não fica com medo não.
Teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I lad ambitious and adventurous too.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Nicely aimed pass. Kopchu. Cruyff, who does have an assist to his name. And he's there to clear it. Oh, he's caught in there, it's a free kick. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Comigo não, cabeça. Não pode baixar. Vai ter esse poder não.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Baresi. Oh, that is asking for
Meu Deus.
Now, who's going to be first for this? Bangs one in. He's done well to get that clear. Mbappe. Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Ibrahimovic. So that's it. It is all over. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves.
Já foi a galinha, foi?
Evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Ibrahimovic taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match.
te perguntar o que você quer. Eu vou te perguntar o que você não gosta. Eu vou te perguntar o que você quer. Eu vou te perguntar o que você não gosta. Você quer? Não, só quer. Quer? Você quer? Quer? Não, toma. Só quer. Quer? Você quer? Quer?
Qual a sua posição favorita?
De quadra.
E a sua? Hoje é o seu aniversário. Parabéns.
Plataforma nova, plataforma nova. Fica no link, fica no link. Plataforma nova.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive, front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
Well, that's a dangerous ball. Oh, important interception. Somewhat off target. Now it's Ibrahimovic. This is Iniesta. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He's had a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. It's their second corner of the game. Cruzeiro are looking to go forward now. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads, and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Forlan and Neymar. Rodri. And it's Forlan. Played down the flank. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Roberto Carlos. Bullet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Played out to the left flank. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Forlan.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And here's Mbappe. Iniesta. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Well read, nice interception. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Iniesta. Pull it. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Cruzeiro look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And what's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. Roberto Carlos! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And it's Hullet. Almost half an hour in now. Mbappe! And the shot! Goal! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Good ball, good take. Oh, that's fabulous. Aldair, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Vieira, nicely intercepted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Dink through. Rodri.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now it's Hullet. Ibrahimovic.
Bragantino can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And this is Hullet. Vieira. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now that looks a decent ball. And that's been intercepted. Hullet. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that's another good win of the ball. He's away. Messi. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Mbappe. Vieira. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Iniesta. Hullet. No way through there. Now it's Ibrahimovic. The defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. He is through here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Bullet. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and it's Iniesta. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's had it taken off him, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Iniesta. He's shifting through the gears here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage...
Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! And in that moment, he has his 50th goal. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
He's in a great position here. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Takes a shot! Messi. Iniesta. Bullet. Some really good ball movement. He's cut it out. Guardiola. Now Mbappe. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now, can they get him away? Mbappe! And he's being shifted off it. Out again for a throw-in. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Bullet. Mbappe! Into the last quarter of an hour. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too. Such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there, and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Conte, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
This looks promising. And he's surging through.
Menino. Que golaço, que você só vê em cinema. Só vê em cinema isso aqui, viu?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Shifted it to the flank. It's a promising position.
Vai sair, Iniesta.
Mateus, NAC Breda looking to pass their way through, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ibrahim and the shot.
Vamos, filho!
Makalele. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Belletti. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. He's got away. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Threads one in. Belletti. Roberto Carlos delivers, and the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Mbappe given the lift of his goal. Great vision. That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found a way through. Quality ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be
Igual a bola e tomou de novo.
Makalele. That's a little off
Boa.
target. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's gone for goal!
Que golaço, menino! Isso é só gol de placa.
That is a gem! An absolute gem! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Makalele. It's Makalele. Makalele charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Vieira. Gets into some space. Vinicius Junior. Now that's a lovely exchange. Could try cutting inside here. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Sai, pô.
Pullet, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Baresi.
Saí porque eu fui fazer um campeonato lá, tá ligado? Os caras lá é super gente fina, mano.
Now Davids.
Mas fazer um campeonato no meu canal, lá no meu canal, os caras falaram que não podia fazer. Porque eles mandavam na minha. Não podia fazer, só se ele liberasse o Piochete. E aí não, pô. Eu nunca vi isso, participar de um ganho, o cara não deixar o cara fazer o campeonato. Campeonato do canal, os caras estão até jogando lá, eu nem me inscrevi.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is
Nada a ver, pô.
turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
3-0 and things are starting to look awful.
Aí eu saí, ele falou que só podia fazer se eu saísse. Eu fui, aí então eu vou sair, mano. Você já nunca viu participar do Ucrânia, não podia fazer o campeonato do cara mesmo. Aí eu saí, pô.
Roberto Carlos.
Ah, isso aí, tá ligado?
Roberto Carlos. Chance for a shot.
Nunca vi isso.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was quick to react. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Bragantino are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal.
Can he finish? It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Bragantino really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Meu campeonato, eu já montei lá. Mas é pequeno, tá ligado? Depois a galera vai. Depois eu vou fazer outro. Quem tá ligando aí?
Oi, amor.
Não gosto da Maria, né?
Maria, eu sei que lá faz
Here's the start of the second half. Makalele. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yeah, that does look a foul.
Aí gosto da Maria.
Free kick.
Oh, meu Deus. Peraí. Vai mostrar.
Aí gosta da Maria. Ela briga lá de briga. Briga também, né?
Ela Maria.
Now there's a fine ball. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Ibrahimovic. Played it back. Ibrahimovic. And into the grateful arms of the
Eu vi ele
keeper.
agora.
Belletti. Roberto Carlos. And it's Conte. And it's Davids. Adams. Belletti. Oh, good looking ball. Mateus. Here's Makalele. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Shot could be on. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Neymar. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Very nicely done. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Corner number 2 then. And he's gone backward. He's tried one! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Good, strong midfield running here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pull it. That's no loose. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Iniesta.
That's good play from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe gets flagged offside. Mateus. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Iniesta. Looking to play him in, and he's got the beating of his back. That is just a piece of art! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
It's become a case of men against boys.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Iniesta. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mateus. He's been shifted off it. That is good pressure, just hounding him off it. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's looking to catch him up. Mbappe. He's having a shot! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And he's in on goal. No way through, so back it comes. Well read, and the danger is averted. NAC Breda have the chance to go the other way. Makalelu. Conte. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Conte. And it's Roberto Carlos. Belletti.
Comentário aí, é?
And that is that.
É?
So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Mbappe, happy to bask in the accolades from all around. The stage most certainly his. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Bragantino definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin.
Ai, 301.
O jogador parou para fazer um lanchinho.
Aí, cadê o papel? Isso é pra quê? Assim, assim. Isso é pra quê? Assim, ó. Assim. Isso é um quadrado, pô. Não, não é um quadrado. Isso é um xadrez. Poxa. Não, ninguém tá entendendo. Assim, deixa quadrado. O modelo da pergunta do Zé, que
Football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap.
It's Ibrahimovic! Aim forwards. Now, can they get him away? And it's been played through. Just shot it goal! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods.
Só ganhou isso aí porque tá com a assistência ligada. Ele só ganhou essa bola na frente do meu zagueiro porque ele tá com a assistência ligada. Se tivesse com a assistência ligada, ele não ganharia essa bola na frente do meu zagueiro nunca. Ó o boneco do cara. Quem é esse zagueiro aí? Eu nunca vi na minha vida. Quem é? Agora tem que tirar isso aí, pô. Nunca vai tirar. Esse comporta diferente em campo.
Oh, super. W.S.UCHÅA! Now, who's going to... Oh, he's been caught on it. Has another go. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Nielsen. Can he get on the end of this?
Olha lá o boneco do cara.
That is expertly dealt with. Yeah. Bullet puts his foot on the gas. That's good vision. Now it's Mbappe.
Ó, assistência ligada. É louco. Pode ver que o boneco dele tirou a bola da zaga sozinho. Sem dentro, caralho.
Turns and goes back. And this is Bullet. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Tries to think it through. Shot, surely! Oh, it's come off the upright. Now it's W.S.UCHÅA. Threads one in. It's a pretty loose pass. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries to pass it through. Oh, Red, nice interception. He won't be happy with that one. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bullet. Great vision. Oh, perfectly measured that. Mbappe and the shot.
Mbappé é monstro, né, velho? Aí ele ganhou na velocidade do zagueiro na raça. Na raça. Ele é bugado.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
That's
Ah, zagueiro sozinho a bola.
Simple.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get it through? This interception, his positioning was spot on. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Vieira. He's on it, can he get away? And he's got the beating of his man. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. They've done it!
Ele tá no dia dele, ninguém segura não.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Great ball, and he's in here, and the shot!
Nossa, pegou não, esse já passou de ser gol.
He's got himself an absolutely... They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. You don't keep those outs. He knew
he just knew. Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect. So the lead now is Ronaldinho! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression. Iniesta. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Yeah. Ibrahimovic. And he's found a way. He's having a shot! Trustmark comes to the rescue. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. And we hit
Vai mais
half-time.
garrafa de álcool na geladeira.
Well,
Só
it's
o
hard
não
to
vê se
say
não.
whether a two-goal advantage
Garrafa
under
de
these
água na geladeira.
circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree. Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Olha o absurdo que ele fez nos seus primeiros 45 minutos na França, mas você...
And we're underway again. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. That's been intercepted. That was well played, well stopped. Davids. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Luis Suarez. Oh, well played. Davids. Vieira. Roberto Carlos. Nicely weighted ball. Will play through for the wide man. And he's there to clear it. It's Ronaldinho! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Ambitious ball here. Keeper's got good distance on that. Pass somewhat off target. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe! Mbappe! And that was very necessary.
Aonde?
And it's Bullet. And it's Davids. And here's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. And he's in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! Yes!
Aonde?
Panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done. Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it. And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just? This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick and excited, but he doesn't look finished just yet. So now the difference is 3.
Vieira, the man synonymous with solidity. Vieira. Gullit. Gullit. Brilliantly cut out. And he's there to get it away. Suarez with a definite foul there. Vieira. Now Mbappe. Laid back in. Oh, it's a big chance! He scored! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Vieira. Just about up to 75 minutes. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Suarez is herring after that one. Iniesta. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's picked... Mbappe! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Bragantino really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And he cuts out the supply. Gullit. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. Takes a shot! Oh, he really got hold of that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Corinthians choosing to make the first change. Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. Mbappe with 3 goals to his name and looking for more. That has not gone well. Ronaldinho looking for the run. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate. He's put it wide.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Rijkaard is there and he can pick it up. Davids, he is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Chips it through. Now it's Mbappe. Now can... And a chance! It's in!
E lançamento, hein, mano? Cê é louco.
How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. It's become a case of men against boys.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de acréscimo.
Pepe. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And here's Saviola. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Picked out brilliantly. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Mbappe, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Bragantino definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Salve, Brazuca. É nóis, Brazuca. Só o ouro.
Posso fazer pra mim uma série? Um negócio assim, de farinha, posso?
Olha o absurdo que ele daqui fez nos seus primeiros 45 minutos na França, mas você já sabe o que foi, moleque. Segura essa aqui, mas o cara chega ganhou e em 45 minutos já mete gol, infernizando a saída do livro, como se estivesse jogando ali assim, mano. Do nada, simples assim, entrou, jogou pra caralho e acabou, mano. E aí eu fico pensando, como esse moleque foi atuante, ninguém notou isso, cara. É bizarro. Toda vez a mesma história. Joga muito, resolve, aí vem problema, vem gol, vem difícil. Sendo que quando o tá jogando, porque todo mundo tem esse ideia, no primeiro jogo titular, já chega mandando brilhar, esforçado, confiante, chamando a responsabilidade. Parece que tá jogando FIFA no modo fácil. O futebol francês não se deixa só pra imitar um moleque de música. Me diz, Ancelotti vai fingir que não tá vendo, vai meter o louco e deixar o menino fora da Copa, porque senão o Ancelotti seguir não dá pra esconder não, irmão. A bola volta, resolve a obra. Botou pra jogar, resolveu, sempre mais. Isso aqui, pessoal, que graça. Isso aqui é um monte de conseguir daqui. Essa história é assim, essa história é só
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion.
Dá pra ver que vai aqui,
To
broa.
kick off. The excitement
Só praia.
already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
That's really nicely played. Iniesta, ambitious ball here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Iniesta. Mbappe. He is through here. Great chance! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Gattuso. Now it's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's managed to get free. Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's had it taken off him. Steaming on goalwards. Pull it. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Davids. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Ibrahimovic. Quarter of an hour played. Pullet providing an outlet on that flank. Davids. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Nice sequence of passes this. Deco. Gattuso pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Nicely weighted ball. Well read, nice interception. Pull it. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Maldini. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was... Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Not the most accurate pass. Deco. Kaka. Now it's Pele. Aims beyond the defence. Dink through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kaka can so cleverly bypass the press. It's Ibrahimovic! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, smashing header! He's missed, but not by that far. Roberto Carlos. Iniesta. Ferdinand cuts it out. Has a look and plays it forward. Gullit. Gattuso. Kaka.
Bragantino couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, there's a probing ball. Iniesta. Deco. Gullit. Milan looking to pass their way through. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Looking for a runner. Gullit receives it in a wide position. Brilliantly cut out. Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Ibrahimovic. That's brave goalkeeping, really decisive.
Oh, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Abbiati did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pepe gets across to intercept that. Ibrahimovic. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How would you review the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Substituição.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Bragantino have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Gullit. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Kaká. Oh, that is really good tenacity. Milan have their second corner now. Terrific header! Big moment! Massive goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory. He's just managed the apple on top of the tree.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job.
Shapes to shoot! It's in for the pieces! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Iniesta. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yeah. Oh, nicely intercepted. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Now it's Pele, looking here to chip it through. There's the shot! Yeah. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
And here's Mbappe, spread out to the left.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Pull it. And here's Ibrahimovic. Pullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. Pele.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Davids. Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there. Passing is crisp and sharp. Iniesta. And a chance! They've scored! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Aos 27 minutos do segundo tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 20.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Vieira. Ibrahimovic.
Bragantino clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Chance! Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner.
Teremos uma substituição.
Time for a change in personnel. Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Iniesta. Oh, good read. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
It's a searching pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got tall. Harmlessly behind. Nice looking ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neymar, well seen, saw that coming. Maldini. We are into stoppage time.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that's that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, that's it for tonight. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident.
And a chance! Mbappe! Irrepressible! He's got himself an absolute peach. And that's got him off to a flyer.
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
It was was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Beckham. And it's Neymar. Pele. Now there's a fine ball. And Messi! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Maradona. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Played back in. Pullet. Nice looking ball. Now this could be a chance. Delivered with swing. Oh, he's been caught on it here. In again. Neymar. That looks a good ball through. Oh, what a ball! That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Nicely weighted ball. Picked out brilliantly. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The chance to pull further clear. Against the crossbar. That has been knocked clear. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And here's Neymar. Mohamed Salah! Vieira. He's found a way through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Shot could be on. It's Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Nice, ended up in no man's land. Mohamed Salah, and it's Neymar. Neymar driving forwards. Davids did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ibrahimovic approaching the half-hour mark. Vieira tries a deft little finish.
Isso aqui é um passe, né, amigo? Isso aqui é um passe. Tem que dar assim, fala o gol e me abraça. Corre e me abraça.
Simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And now he has two. A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Oh, he's been caught napping. He decides to cross it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe. Oh, it's beyond the defence. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's very neat. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And it's Davids. Oh, this looks sharp. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ibrahimovic! Just too high.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Beckham. Neymar knocks it into space. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Punched away. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Maradona.
Might want to be careful there.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? That is some save from Khan. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Tries to play it through, and they're quick to get it back. Great vision. Played in by Roberto Carlos. And it's Maradona. And the finish! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. That's the start of another 45 minutes. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. Iniesta has been caught there, it's a foul. Vieira. Davids. Neymar, well seen, saw that coming. Maradona. Pele. The message is clear, none shall pass. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Mbappe. Takes a shot! Really well taken goal. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
It's become a case of men against boys. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
He's on it. Can he get it? He's going for goal.
Nossa senhora! Nossa senhora!
Na sala da emergência, passou por cirurgia e tá lá, né? Vou fazer um vídeo pra você ver, topado aí pra você ver lá como é que tá a situação dele. Graças a Deus, dois metros na maior. Para, depois você quer falar isso, desenrolar.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Ele vai falar sobre vocês, agradecer a todos, né? E eu quero deixar todo mundo seguindo o abraço para todos vocês, né? E acompanhou a gente. E é
É isso aí, gente. Obrigado aí por todo que oraram por meu irmão. Graças a Deus, ele já saiu da cirurgia, tá em casa. E eu vou lá, gente, fazer aquele vídeo com ele, tomado, tá pra você ver como é que tá lá, né? Ele tá lá todo enroladinho, mas graças a Deus tá bem. Tô levando aqui, ó, a amuleto, porque vai ter preciso agora ele usar. E dá um conselho aí, tirar mais um isso. Comenta esse vídeo, compartilha com o na gente. Um apoio de vocês.
Alexander-Arnold. And here's Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. He slings it in. It's claimed by the keeper. Triol with the clearance. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, important interception. Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Back into the middle.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Hullet. Oh, nice touch. Here's a chance! And he's gone direct here. Rashford. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ibrahimovic. Well, there's the clearance. And claimed it back swiftly. Hullet. Ibrahimovic. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Good looking ball. And He has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's been shifted off it. Now it's from Mario. Pull it. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Triol cuts it out. Courtois is there to clear. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Iniesta is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Pepe is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Rashford. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Mbappe! Looking for a runner. Pass somewhat off target. Vieira, 2 assists to his credit already. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Mbappe. There won't be another chance after this one. Mbappe. Delivery from a chance! Decent chance, that is a fine delivery. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do.
Galera, por hoje é só. Fique todos com Deus aí. Amanhã tem mais live, mesmo horário, hein? Falou, rapaziada. É nóis. Agora eu vou tirar um descanso. Tá na hora.